Hi there, in this video we're going to cover the concept of litigant in person risk assessment, because risk assessments are very important in family courts because you have Cafcass family court advisors making assessments of risk in their safeguarding letters and section 7s, and more importantly the big numero uno decision of risk assessment you need to make is how are you going to speak about your ex-partner? Are you going to take the risk of describing their conduct, their behaviour patterns, their behaviour in the relationship? Because you might be going to court, if you're a father, denied access or restricted in access, where the other person's making allegations about you. And it might feel quite intimidating, daunting, and you might think, well, I don't want to go tit for tat, or I don't want to mudsling back. Those might be concepts that might come to you. Now, I wouldn't encourage mudslinging, but one of the things that I would always encourage people to think about is if you speak about your ex-partner in a way that is calm, thoughtful, but insightful, maybe a social worker might be interested in your observations. They may pick up the patterns of controlling behaviour or anxiety or over risk averse kind of mentality, and there's obviously a risk that they may not be too interested in it because they might be very much programmed into a way of thinking where there's only one victim and one perpetrator. But they could also be interested in whether or not there's behaviour on both sides that were less than ideal, less than harmonious, and both parents could have, in essence, navigated the whole thing differently. So this is the big question that you as a litigant person need to consider, I think. Nobody can make this decision for you. It's a very tricky decision. I know some people that I've encountered over the years have chosen not to raise allegations because they didn't want to portray the other person negatively. But what I would offer up to you is, if you make a decision like that, you're effectively telling the court that the other person is whiter than white and may be a pretty darn good parent, because you're not giving them any additional information to enable their risk assessment process. So I thought I'd just give you that bite-sized nugget of thoughtful consideration as a litigant in person. It's a big, tricky one to think about as a litigant in person. I don't envy you if that's what you're faced with, but if you feel like you would like an insightful, experienced person with court proceedings to help you analyse and reflect upon the decisions of your own risk assessment, do get in touch and let me know. And I hope this has been a helpful video to you. Take care.